Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Apologies I haven't uploaded in a little while. I'm just waiting for parts to come in for my R6. I've got a bunch of stuff that I've ordered in. Some stuff has arrived, but I'm just waiting for little pieces to come in so I can jump into the job. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing anything on the R6. I'm actually going to be heading over to my buddy's house who has an old little Holden ute that his dad gave him a little while ago, and we are going to be doing a bunch of jobs on that. So I believe we've got the timing belt kit. We're doing all of the front seals on it because they're leaking. We're swapping the radiator out and a couple of other odd jobs here and there on it. So he suggested that it would be a good opportunity to do a video on it, which I agree with because it's quite a lot we're doing. So I'll jump into it all, and then yeah, just do like a time lapse on it or something like that, and then I'll sort of pause the video, or slow it down, sorry, on crucial points like doing all the timing and getting it on top dead center. So for everyone who doesn't know how to do that, I'll sort of briefly explain how to do that and show you how to do that. Pretty much got everything with me that I need. He's got most of the tools over there. I'm just taking my gloves so I don't get filthy hands because I know that there's a lot of oil on the engine. Got my stool so I can take a bit of a break, and then I've just got some other small tools in my bag, and then just my gurney in the boot, just to pressure wash the engine once we're done because he doesn't have one. But yeah, I'll make my way over there now, and then I'll resume the video once I'm there, and we'll take a look at all the parts that he has, and then I might get him to explain what he's doing and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, we'll go from there. Catch you guys when I'm there. Alrighty guys, so we've just pulled up now, getting all my stuff out of the car. Let me flick this around. It's a big dog there. Sorry to bombard you with the camera.
Oh, it's all good. I gotta get my brother to move his car so I can move my ute in.
Cool. Sweet. This is the little red rocket here. Yeah, when he got it, it wasn't so shiny. It was very faded and very white, but giving it a bit of a buff up. We could use another one again, but yeah. He's chucked on his new toolbox and given that a paint. That looks pretty good. Yeah. On the inside of it, good little manual run around. Let me get my stool. This is his brother's Supra. It's not a turbo though, so big sad there. But it's quite nice. It's really clean. It's really good. And yeah, this is Tony's little setup here. Oh cool, we've got the same stool. Nice. Yeah, it's a good little setup. This is his brother's bike. I forgot what bike it was, but yeah. Yeah, I'll wait for him to come back and we'll see what he's got and we'll get into it.
Oh yeah, that's it there.
Alrighty, so this is the engine here. As you can see, the radiator here has a split. So this was changed quite a while ago, so we're going to be changing that one out for this awesome one here. It's completely aluminium. Tony done an awesome job on painting it all black, and he's just wiring up the. You're wiring up the thermostat, hey?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm wiring up
the thermo fans.
Yeah, wire up the thermo fans.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, getting all that wired up to fit, and we're gonna chuck that in. But first, we're gonna do a compression test on it, just to check the overall health of the engine. But as you can see here, as I mentioned, it's got quite a significant oil leak all the way down there, and some coolant as well, which is coming from the thermostat housing. So we're going to change the thermostat anyway, so we'll get that off and see if we can seal it up a bit better. It's got originally a clutch fan, so we're going to be deleting that today and putting in the thermo fans. You can see the leak down here as well. He had to top it up quite a bit, but yeah, we'll get stuck into the compression test first, and then start ripping all this apart here. To do the compression test, we're just gonna undo the middle one from the Dizzy so that it's not getting any spark, and then just do basically one by one and see what we get. We'll have to Google what the PSI compression is for this engine, and then we'll go from there. Cool, so we're just gonna actually unplug it from the top part here because it goes in here, so we'll unplug it from there, and the main plug at the back too. The camera won't focus. Yeah, that one there. And then yeah, we'll dive into the compression test. All good. Sweet. Let's get into this. Last time I plugged one of these in with the car running, I zapped the shit out of myself. Because I was full on like, oh, well, it's rubber, so it shouldn't shock me. But I was sorry, man. It was like the biggest shock of my life as well.
I just pulled the fuel relay out just to be safe.
Cool.
What you doing that? Oh yeah. Alright, you guys have a good drive. See ya.
I hate that with gloves, you can't get into like the small spots.
Well, you can't like clip the clips.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, that's all good. I've just unplug both of them just in case.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
just taking the spark plugs out.
I should have brought my. You might have them as well. Do you have the magnetic ones?
Magnetic ones.
Spark plug. I should have brought mine. Because mine have like magnets in it, so you don't worry about that stupid black rubber piece falling out every time.
Yeah, they do it this kid. Which one do you prefer?
Swivel is fine.
The outside to that tool just doesn't have the leverage. I can't remember if I
I think that's the wrong size.
Oh, it's the wrong size.
Yeah, I think it might need to be bigger.
If this doesn't work, then we got boards. That's what it should be. Try that.
Yeah, still too small. Fine.
I can't remember if I have to use these spark plugs or if I have to use my toolkit too. Just use a normal
I think yeah.
socket.
So I think this one's too big. I might be wrong. No, no, it's good, I think.
It does make it easier to work on and give you more like more. Just take the plug off.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a big stash.
No, it's in there too. Oh, right here.
Oh, true. Knock that off.
I know when I changed these plugs before I owned the unit, I changed them to iridium so they last a lifetime.
Yeah.
But I used the cheap brand Tri-Power. I mean, Australian made, but who knows the quality though.
Could be good.
Cool.
You give them a bit of a clean before we put it back in.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I've got the pressure tester hooked up to the first one. I'm just doing a quick Google on this engine to get the compression numbers so that I know what I'm looking at. So yeah, I'll quickly find that on Google now and we'll get into it. Cool, so that is it there. So this is a 4ZE1, so we're looking at around 130 to 160, so anything above 130 should be fine. But then you just got to sort of check the displacement between them all. If one is a lot lower than the other, then it could mean that the engine's in need of a rebuild. quite soon.
If I remember correctly, they can't be more than 10% apart.
Yeah, yep. I forgot you had dogs on. Alright, give it a crank. Yep. Alrighty, so first one is 125, so we're a bit below. I don't think it's we'll have to check the other ones because I know you can be below it for a little while and it drives fine, hey.
It drives fine, and to be fair, it's like the original engine. It's only been rebuilt once, and
Yeah.
the piston rings could be just a little warm.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll get into the other one and we'll check all that out. See what the difference is between them all. Alrighty, so the radiator's all out. We're just gonna get the fan out. So we're having trouble with the bolts here. They were sort of stripping. So we're gonna try and take it all out as one piece. So starting off with the starter motor, and then all the water pump housing bolts there, and then just try and take it all out as one piece and see how we go there, and then work those bolts off on the bench. It might be a bit easier that way. Sweet. Cool. Hopefully all the timing marks are quite visible.
You can see 3 teeth right there, timing mark there.
Yes, sweet. Yeah, so we get that to like line up on one of them. Which the one it's gonna be. It's a 12, 8, 4, 0. Zero? Can't remember.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Sorry. Well, I think this is 2 parts, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets all technical and annoying. You guys remove everything. Good old fun.
Oh, that's a longer piece. I gotta remember where that one goes.
You're taking this off too, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That
I might.
just pops off, yeah.
Oh yeah, I might try and dig into this while you do that. Oh, she's on there. Wait, do I even need to take that off? Yeah. Cool.
I do have a new one of that, but the
Yeah.
new one actually lets a little air through. That one does. So I was like, oh, that must be still good.
Yeah. Alright, and then it's just those two, what are they, 13s?
I gotta remember that one goes there, and that longer one goes here. The one with no spacer goes there.
Size is that 10. Okay.
What bolt did I just took off? So I got one more here, but there's no more here.
That wasn't for like the alternator or anything, was it?
Oh no, that was for the low one. That makes sense.
13. Do you still have the 13 over here?
God, that's a bit loose.
Yeah, she's pretty worn too. Fun.
How's the other side?
So that's the last mark that they left there.
And look, the yellow's there, so it's jumps teeth from there to there.
Is that the yellow? Surely not. No, it's not.
It's not?
No, if it jumped teeth, it wouldn't be running. If it jumped that many teeth, no way.
Oh, okay.
If it jumps like 1 tooth, you notice it. Yeah, then we'll just have to find the fucking where to line it up here. It might line up with that.
Oh, I hope this pump isn't in the way. Like, hopefully there's no bolts behind it. I don't think so.
Sometimes there is, which is annoying, but that's alright.
I don't think there is, so we probably have to take off that nut, that bolt.
Yeah, where's the 13? Oh, extension.
No, that's not everything. So what ones that you're using? You're using 3/8 of a half. What is it, half?
Oh, yeah, I just grabbed this one over there. Oh, no, this is a... Yeah, I just grabbed... It's on there. And it had the 10 mil on it.
That means I'm missing a half. I swear all three of them were.
Yeah, like that's because I looked and I'm like, there's no 13 there. So, is it a 13?
Oh wait, I don't think you have to take that one off.
We're not taking that. Oh, we're taking that off, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
There's thermostat housing.
Cool. Is that a 13? Yeah. Or 12.
Probably 12, that one.
Yep, that's 12. Oh, it's there.
Oh,
I saw it before, yeah.
where did I put it last?
Fucking hell, that's on there. Jesus.
That's probably why it's leaking. They over tightened and squished the seal.
Yeah, they didn't want that thing coming off. Fuck me. Jesus. I don't want to strip it either. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, what the fuck? Did they go smaller again?
They must have had an ape apprentice working on that or something.
Actually, I know who did it. His name's Morgan. He's the brother of the owner of the shop.
Fucking hell. He didn't want that coming off.
He said it kept leaking, so he did.
Tighten the fuck out of it, that's what he done. Yeah, shouldn't do that.
No,
Squish the seal.
that's how it causes leaks.
That went tight again. Have you got fucking that black gasket maker shit? That stuff's insane. Or the grey one. I use the grey one on the Cressida.
Oh, for the clean one.
Yeah, I use the grey one, and that done wonders. Because if we do it now, it gives it time to dry. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Might have to buy more. I'm not sure how good this shit is, but for a little left, what kind of thermostat I was going to see.
It should be enough. We don't need a whole heap of it.
It's hardened.
Has it? We can do a run down to Super Cheap and get degreaser and shit too. I don't mind.
I'm just not sure if it's hardened like just the top.
Oh, yeah. Usually it just goes all the way through. They're annoying. I got a big tube of it once. I used it once and I went to use it again a week later and the whole tube went hard. I'm like, you're joking me, right?
Yeah, it looks like we'll have to get a second tube.
Yeah. That's alright. I'll get it off and then we can run down there. In the bomber door.
Yeah, I didn't realise you had another car.
Yeah, it's my uncle's Calais. He's got like heaps of them. That one he's had stored for like 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I got it, I had to like service it. I haven't even changed the oil in it yet, actually. I just done like transmission and fucking coolant and shit in it.
Oh, yeah.
That should. Well, it will come off, but it's as hard as a rock, so.
Yeah, that cover's stuck on this, so.
You might need to get something down in there and pry that out. You don't have pry bars in there.
I do.
You got small ones?
Nope.
I've got another set at home if you want it. It's like a mini one and then it gets bigger. And they're still good. Because one of the guys at work were just nice. Yeah, we'll clean all that off.
Didn't even look like you had much silicon in it anyway.
Yeah, that's fuck all. That's why it was leaking. I don't even know if it's leaking out of there. I think it's leaking out of one of the hoses underneath. Because there's coolant hoses that plug into this.
Fucking need a fire for that. I've been having issues ever since he changed my thermostat. That my
You've been having issues?
Yeah, since
Yeah,
since he changed my thermostat, my heater's like warm, and then as soon as I turn on the heater, it goes cold. So I'm like, I think that's stuck open.
Yeah, right. It's almost out. It was moving a bit. God, you even put fucking sealant on that. That's nuts. I've never seen anyone do that.
Well, we've got a new one to put in.
Yeah, cool.
82 degrees.
Alright, so we're going to clean all this off and put some more gasket maker on it, but we need to go down to the auto shop and grab some of that and grab some degreaser to degrease all this out. So we'll go down and do that, and we'll come back and we'll finish that, put the new thermostat in, and then put it all back on with the new sealer just so it has time to cure, and then we'll get back into getting all this done, getting all that off so we can get the belt off. The belt is quite worn and quite loose, to be honest. So yeah, we'll get into that and we'll work out all the timing and get that done.
No, and they're not, it's not viable anymore. So they're just going to wait a year and a half to pay it off.
Yeah, true. Your mate owns it, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his partner's birthday today, so that's why he's not working tonight. So Cody's working a bit.
Yep.
Just in case he gets busy, I have to be there.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I don't really work. I just do the cleaning and defrost to help out so he can focus on orders.
Yep. Yeah, cool.
Much cleaner.
Nice. Goop.
Which is the bolts you used for the thermostat? Was it those?
These long ones.
Oh yeah. Oop, sorry.
No, you're good. The long boys. I think it's good to put a little bit of this shit on them too, so it like fills the hole up, or like around the hole. Yeah, like around the hole, and then that should be alright. Yeah.
Yeah. I only have a tool for this, but this bracket's in the way, so I have to use pliers.
Yeah.
I think that's good enough. Definitely needed doing. There's some resistance to it. It's actually feeling good now.
Cool.
That's much better.
Cool. Thermostat. That's a new one. Good. So we're gonna chuck this one in now. It's the new high flow one. So the old one that was in there was same one, but it wasn't high flow. So this one should be a bit better for it. So we'll clean out all of that. We just cleaned out the thread. Now we're just gonna clean it all out and get ready to chuck this in.
Bad noises. That's about right.
Cool.
Just recutting the threads to make it stronger. Yep.
What a good day. I wish the bike was working.
I have to keep going back and forth to get rid of all the crap out of it.
Yeah, it's the best job in the world.
Only one time I used the power tool instead of a spanner. Did it slowly, still stripped it.
Oh yeah. With power tool, that's great.
Did it quick, just too quick.
Well, you have to try, at least once.
Trial and error.
Yes.
Nearly that. That should be done.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, that happened. My hand cramped up from holding it for so long. Much more cleaner threads.
Sweet.
It's a bit more black, but it's still cleaner threads.
Cool beans. Let's give her a test go.
Just go straight on in.
Perfect. Sweet.
If you think that was fun, I gotta do it one more time to the other ball.
Cool, so I believe we've got it all lined up. So we want to have the camshaft here. You see the little notch there lined up with there. I had a quick Google and apparently the bottom one doesn't matter so much from someone who does these for a living. So he basically just says that the bottom one doesn't matter too much as long as you've got this lined up. You've got number 4 on top dead center. And then I had to take off the distributor cap to look at that, and he said, you can sort of see there, where is it? So you can see the brown little tip on that black part there. So as long as this is pointing up toward the left and sort of underneath that bolt there. This one is facing a little bit up from the video that I watched, but it's more or less pointing to the left up there. I've rotated the engine multiple times and it just keeps sitting on there when everything else is lined up. So I'm going to assume that that's the way that it's meant to be. But yeah, everything that's on top dead center, that's all good. So now we're basically ready to take off the timing belt. So we'll loosen that off, the tensioner, get the tensioner off, get the belt off, and then we'll take this off and the bottom one off to redo the seals. We've got the 2 new seals here, so we'll get them in, get the old ones out, get these ones in, and then basically ready to start reassembling everything and getting the new belt back on. Cool, so we went to Bunnings, got a couple of shorter bolts to chuck this back onto the new water pump. The other ones are a bit too long. We basically left off here, so now we need to, everything's on time, so we need to take this off, take the belt off, and then take the spring and the pulley off here, and then also remove the bottom one off the crankshaft to get access to the seal behind that and the seal behind the crankshaft one as well. So just cleaning up the timing cover to give it some paint because it's quite faded, so that'll spruce up the engine a little bit. But yeah, if anyone wants to know where the timing is on the bottom, it's actually located on the case itself here. So the way we've got it lined up now, the actual harmonic balancer, it's got a little notch on it. So where is it? Where are they? Somewhere. Can you see them?
Oh, is that it there? The 2 lines there?
Yeah, sweet. Cool, so yeah, you got those little notches up here. So the timing that we have it on now, these are basically pointing to the 0 on there, which I believe is fine. I've done a sort of an engine like this previously, and that's where it was as well, but from what I've seen, they don't worry too much about the bottom one. Just ensure the top is in line, and then top dead center, and then just the dizzy as well. So when you rotate the engine, that's also going to rotate as well. So you want to make sure that it's sitting roughly about there, sort of on that angle pointing to the left, top side. Yeah, we'll get that all cleaned up, we'll get that painted, and then we're going to quickly jump into removing all of this so that we can get everything reassembled. Alrighty, so I got the camera set up here. What we're going to do is we're going to rattle off this. Just be careful though, you don't want that spinning out, so try and hold it, but the rattle gun should be enough to just crank that off straight away. So we'll give it a go, see what happens. Cool. So just do it slow like that, and that should calm it out. Get that off. Probably smart to loosen the tension off the belt first. What size is that? Okay. Cool. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can do that if you want, yeah.
I just thought it's better to do that slowly, doing the tension rather than backing it off.
Yeah. I think from memory that fucking spring was a bitch to get off. Pliers.
realised my clothes are there.
I might just be able to slip it all off actually.
Hold on.
I think I can just slip it off and get the belt out and it loosens it up a bit more.
Okay.
Cool. They're going back now. And the good thing about these is
It's one way.
and yeah, that is leaking. Oh, yeah. Cool. Alright. Okay. Does this have lines on it? Doesn't show.
Got a tube on now. We'll see if the new one has any lines.
It does. It has lines pointing, so we just need to make sure that we put it on the right way. Alrighty, so we got that off. We have to take the rear casing off, which is what's that metal casing that you had?
Oh, the top one.
Yeah.
It's on the back of the tray.
Cool. So there's like a it's just like this one here. So it's only held in by 10 millimeters?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's held in by 10 millimeters. You take them out, and then it gives you access to this one here. This one was leaking. I've cleaned it up a bit. Oh yeah. So just that one there. You take that off. We got the crankshaft one on the bottom off. You basically just get your crowbar behind it and just pry your life away. It's a bit stuck on there, so we'll give that a clean. Put anti-seal. You also get this as well, this little washer behind there. So we'll take that one off, and then we'll just give it a nice clean, and then we'll get those seals out and replace them. We'll measure up the seals now, and we'll see if they're good. So I've got one here. I think. Are they the same size? Do they look like it?
One was bigger, one was smaller.
Okay.
I presume the smaller one was the cam.
Oh yeah, okay, sweet. Cool. Give that a quick match up.
That looks about right.
That looks like it'll be fine. And then chuck it that one. Get that one quick line up. Dirty.
Yep, that lines up.
Cool. Yeah, sweet. Awesome. So we'll pry these out now and then get the new ones in. When you put in the new ones in, you just want to be careful that they're going in evenly. If you put them in sort of slanted and uneven, it could pinch it and then tear it, and then they're just going to leak again, so you need to get new ones. So just be very careful. Let's go. Let's give you a new tool picker thing. I don't even know how to use those.
Neither. It's the seal puller, so I got it to try it.
I've just used like fucking flatheads or something. They oh cool.
Just like that, I guess.
Nice. Sweet. That's one. Get the other one. We'll give that inside a clean and we'll chuck those new ones in.
Jesus, I have no idea.
Oh, gee.
That one's a bit hard because there's too much shit going in the way.
Yeah, yep.
Might have to use a flathead for that one.
Yeah.
Might work.
Cool.
Yep, that one works.
Sweet.
You use these to match
Cool.
with the new ones.
So these were both leaking, I believe. So, and they're quite hard as well. Is that good?
Yeah, that one matches.
Cool. Sweet. Where's the other old one?
Over there.
Cool. There you go. They kind of like ribbed on those ones, hey, so they might grip better. which is cool.
It's not all the way in. I might have to get a socket to bang it in.
Yeah. A good way is an extension and just a hammer and tap it in with the extension. Like a good extension, but one that's not too sharp. So this one here would probably be perfect, and you just tap it in with that side or that side.
Yep.
And just go around and make it all even. I've got my torch, so I can have a better look at that. I think my torch is on sharp.
I think that's already seated.
Yeah. Keep going a bit. Make sure it feels flush.
Oh, yeah, it's still poking out a bit.
Yeah, give it a bit more.
I just need to swap sides.
Yeah, it should be pretty flush with the casing of the engine. Oh. Feel alright? You'll sort of feel it stop, and then like the sound of the hammering will change a bit too, like once it's seated.
I think it is seated. It's slightly not flush, but
Yeah.
it's like perfect all the way around. The same.
Cool. We'll do the top one, and we'll see if that fits in as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that feels good.
Might squeeze in more once we
Yeah,
put that bracket
yeah,
back in.
it'll all tighten into place. Cool.
It fell back here somewhere.
Oh, here.
Oh, there. That one feels flush.
Cool.
More flusher than the bottom.
Yeah, hold that one. I'll give the bottom one a go. I'll just make sure, because shit having to go back into it. Ooh. That's better. Swap you. Yeah, that's way better. A little bit over here. So close to my toe. Ow!
It still feels like it's popping out a bit, but that could be just how it's meant to be.
Yeah, it went in a tiny bit more. Oh, I got a boo-boo. Gross.
Yummy.
Cool. Sweet. Let's get the. We'll clean up that.
Yeah, we'll clean it up a bit more before we do anything else.
Yeah. Oh, but that stupid razor back in. Fuck, that got me good. My mom can never do one. Cool, so we got both those seals in. Got myself a bit of a nasty boo-boo there. My thumb hurts. Okay, so I'm gonna clean all of that off. I'm gonna use the razor again to clean off the water pump housing and then degrease it a bit again and wipe it all down. So I set up the camera a little bit so we can get that happening. So with this, you just want the surface as clean and as smooth as possible so you can get the best possible seal on it when you put it all back in, otherwise it's gonna leak out everywhere and you do not want that. Alrighty, so we've chucked the belt on. You just gotta make sure the lines are facing the correct way. We'll pull this back a little bit. So yeah, when it all goes on, you basically just have to pull the spring down and wrap it around there to pull in and tension the timing belt, and then basically tighten this up where you want it, and that should be fine. But yeah, we'll get this pulled back a bit more so it's not so far back. And yeah, we're chucking the new radiator hoses on too, so we got a lower one and an upper one. Before we put it all back together, all the casing on it, we are going to flush out the radiator coolant. Sorry, the coolant in the engine, because the radiator was super dirty, wasn't it? It was like rusty and stuff.
Yeah, so we'll bust it. Oh wait, no, the thermostat's on.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we won't be able to blast it while the thermostat's in, and we just put the silicone.
Oh, that should be alright. Should be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, so we get all this done. So basically what you do is you just pull that down and clip it around that there, and then tighten it all up, and that's fine. Probably won't record that. I'll get it once it's all done. I'll chuck the camera back on and keep recording, but yeah, we'll get into it. Alright, so we've got everything back on. Everything's all tightened up. We've got the belt back on. All this is all tight. We're just going to leave this cover off for now, just to check it when we start it, make sure everything's all good. Tony changed the sensor as well, because it came with a new one, did it?
Yeah.
Sweet. So
That's why I use it.
we just swapped it out anyway. Chucked all the spark plugs back in, all of the leads. I've chucked the Dizzy back on. I've also plugged back in the plug here and the one back there that we took off originally to do the pressure test. But now it's basically getting ready to start it, so we'll get that ready and we'll film the first start, and hopefully it doesn't blow up. Yeah, we're just gonna start it like this without the radiator and everything in, just to make sure that this is all good before we go installing the new radiator. I haven't been filming too much of it because we are losing daylight. It's in the afternoon now, so there's not much sun left. You can see it's sort of setting, so just trying to get it done as quick as possible. But yeah, we're gonna test that out. If it all works and it's all good, then we are sweet to start installing the new radiator, get that in. But before we do that, we're gonna flush out the engine, because that was super old and had lots of dirt and like that rusty contamination in it. So flush that out if it's all working, and then yeah, chuck it in and put all the new coolant in and bleed the system, get all the bubbles out, and that is pretty much it, I believe. But yeah, once Tony's finished getting some water, I'll get him in it, and then I'll record the first start. Cool, alright, let's do the first start. Hopefully it doesn't turn into an atomic bomb. Is it battery?
Huh?
Is it battery? Alrighty guys, so basically what happened there at the end of that video was we installed the lower crank pulley around the wrong way. So if you do that, the face plate on the front of it won't keep the belt from sliding off. So we actually installed it with the face on the back with that guide washer on the back of that as well. So when we tightened it all back up, it was pressing against the lower retainer plate for the diff, so like the front housing of the diff, and it was too much pressure, so that's why it sounded really sluggish when it was trying to start. So there was just too much pressure on it. But yeah, we installed that completely incorrectly. It was a very long day, so we were kind of in like a rush at the end of it, and we didn't go over our work and just quickly installed it like that. When we installed it anyway, that retainer washer had sort of like a concave in it anyway, so it kind of looked like it just went in that way and then you slid it over. So we got a little bit confused there, I believe. So it all went on incorrectly, but Yeah, so this video was actually recorded a little while ago, and since then we have completely fixed it all. We just had to track down quite a few parts. So we had to track down the sprocket. The sprocket was pretty easy because that was just on eBay, but the actual retainer plate, it goes by a few names. It's a bit strange. So it's either like the front diff retainer or lower crank shaft retainer housing or whatever, but we ended up finding that OEM from Isuzu, so we ordered that in. The one that took the longest though was that little washer guide plate, because that completely cracked and broke, so we had to try and find one of them, and we just could not find one brand new or OEM from anywhere. We tried wreckers and everything, couldn't find one. So we ended up just taking it to a engine rebuilder shop where they also do like their own parts and stuff. So kind of like engineering and fabricating and whatnot. So they ended up making us up a new part that was just customized and way better. It did take them a little while though, because their welder was off sick for a little while. So we had to wait for him to come back. So all in all, it was about like a 3 to 4 week wait just for everything. But since then, we have completely finished the car, so nothing catastrophic happened or anything like that. It was just a little tiny mistake that just set us back a little bit. So since then, we've gotten everything, we've put the car back together, the car is back on the road and everything. I have recorded all of that already, but that'll be on the next episode. So stay tuned for that, and we will finish it all off, and you guys can watch all of that happen. We've done all the radiator and everything. Had a little bit of an issue with that as well, but I'll leave that to for when the video's up, so no spoilers or anything like that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again, guys, and catch you on the next one.